Gorlet, 8th of the 8, was relishing his newfound freedom. As a passenger in Tarot's body, he hadn't gotten a chance to use the senses, so he was enjoying the sensations, smells, and other... He looked down and wrinkled his nose.
What a dirty world.
While this alien's body was somewhat simple, he rather liked the 3 eyes. It allowed for broader spatial awareness. Pretty handy, he had just decided when he caught the action above his new host.
Look out below!
He flicked up the 3 tentacles to block the rocks that started showering down on him as an alien dropped to the ground. His middle eye opened in surprise. The well-lit street backlit the alien, whose white hair was floating around her head.
Where are your brethren?
He took in the armor. If this was to be a gun battle, he was woefully unprepared. Good thing it wouldn't be. She pulled a pistol and casually shot him in the leg. Pain! Gorlet fell to the side and grabbed his leg as she walked toward him. He hadn't been prepared to deal with the body's reaction, but now he shut down the nerve transmitters so the pain wouldn't overwhelm him. Blessed relief. He stared at the alien as she squatted next to him, her pointed teeth bared in the reflected light.
Hurts like a son of a bitch, doesn't it?
I've had worse in my life.
Unfortunately, his body wasn't going to operate too well at the moment. Wits it would be.
Not recently, I suspect.
She pushed on his wound with her pistol barrel, but he felt nothing. 2 of his eyes looked down at what she was doing, and 1 kept looking at her.
In fact, the theory is you were a ride-along with one of the 7 Leath that were seen leaving. Since you can't seem to feel pain, I'm going to assume you are one of the Kurtherians I'm searching for.
You are the witch. I will.
The vicious slap rattled his vision, and his head swung violently to the right. He shut down more pain connections as agony exploded in his ear from her slap.
Not do a damn thing or I'll kill your host, and then you will die when I burn the body.
Gorlet was refining the calculations for this situation, taking care to review the permutations when she continued speaking. She pointed a finger at his body, then at the ground next to him.
You will come out of this, host.
Why?
He looked around at the locals, who had stopped to watch.
I'll feed you so much pain. Me shooting your leg will feel like ecstasy.
You will kill the host at the same time. Where will that get you?
Satisfied you are dead. She obviously wasn't a good citizen since your people knew about her.
Behind the 2 of them, a police officer finally made it through the crowd.
Get back!
He took in the 2 figures on the sidewalk, the stones all over the street, and looking up, the large chunk of rock missing from the wall above them.
You with a pistol. Set it down or I'll...
Just my luck, Eddie the Ignorant was the first one on the scene.
She looked down at Gorlet.
Don't you go anywhere.
Her head turned like a gun turret to look at the newly arrived cop.
Officer, keep these people back or I'll send you to a new dimension.
The officer's eyes narrowed as he reached down and pulled his pistol. He was lifting his arm to aim when the white-haired alien disappeared.
Where did she...
He stepped forward, and Baba Yaga appeared behind him. He was able to twist halfway around before she shoved him off his feet. This time, he disappeared. Baba Yaga took 3 steps and resumed her squatting position near the Quigert.
There. Now I've got some more time to play with you.
Would you stop messing around? I'm showing 5 more cops only half a block away.
This is going to tell me where his people are.
How are you going to make him do that? We can't force him to speak, and killing him inside the body would kill the host.
Who said I had a problem with that?
Rather Michael of you to say that, Baba Yaga.
Perhaps he had the right of it, Tom. My patience has grown thin.
No, your pain has grown too much.
Can you connect to Jermom's senses?
What?
I didn't ask anything. Oh, you aren't alone.
The red eyes flared as the lips parted to show her sharpened teeth. She leaned forward, her right hand reaching for his forehead.